Welcome to Technology and Education. Today I'm Richard Smith.
And I'm Caroline Crawford.
And today we are talking about how to get freelance jobs as instructional designers, but looking for those jobs online.
Absolutely. And by freelance, you mean contract.
Contract, freelance.
Short-term contract, maybe long-term, depending upon how well you seem to gel with the organization and their needs.
Right. And one of the simplest ways or ways that will get you in contact with a lot of people very quickly is to take advantage of websites or organizations such as LinkedIn or Facebook.
Social forums,
Social
online
forums.
social environment, social media.
Twitter, I don't think Twitter, not so much, but especially LinkedIn. There are a number of groups on LinkedIn that are dedicated to instructional design and have a lot of instructional designers on those links, and also have a lot of heads of instructional design departments. They're just subgroups within LinkedIn, and I'm a member of about at least two of them. And
oh, cool.
Yeah, so that what happens is that you get to meet a lot of instructional designers and heads of departments online.
As well as see what they're posting, what their areas of concern may be that you can research and become a little more knowledgeable about, but also to put your 2 cents in.
Well,
to post. People need to see your name and image.
That's the key. Once you start posting, people get to know you. And if you are posting in grammatically correct English and making sense,
and offering knowledgeable information,
right,
like you have a clue.
That's right. It becomes a real easy way to get known virtually worldwide very, very, very quickly. And of course, when the other users click on your name, they're going to go to your site within LinkedIn and can get to know about you. So I think that works very well. I've been asked to write at least 1 or 2 articles. I'm certainly not looking for any jobs, but that would be the.
Well, why not? Every once in a while you might get a little bored, and you love doing design work, so why not?
I could if that was if I were going to look for consulting work online, the first place I would look for would be, or take advantage of, would be LinkedIn, and go on their forums and what have you. Another thing that you can do is publish your own e-learning articles, and there are a number of different.
Where would you do that?
Well, there are e-learning magazines, there are e-learning websites, and just like magazines, paper magazines, they need articles, and you can send in a proposal and create an article, and then all of a sudden you become an instant authority. So it's sort of
see his smile when he starts talking like that.
so that is
but that's true. It's viable.
Right. And essentially it's the same principle as LinkedIn. You reach a lot of people and are able to show what you can do. You can demonstrate at least you can demonstrate your ideas. And it's also possible to reference some of the work that you have done on previous projects. So it's one of those things that gets you known. Also,
people start talking about you.
Right.
Because of your great ideas, and it just so happens that you're the one that authored the article, so why not? That's a good point.
And of course, there are freelance sites.
Yes, that's what I wanted to talk about. Yeah. There are a lot of free
You
sites.
have things like Odesk, Odesk, Freelancer, sites like that, and these, of course, can be Googled, and you can get your information onto those sites. And once it's on there, you of course become available to all sorts of organizations that might need a freelancer.
And the best part about sites like this is that there are sites specifically offering positions. They don't have to be face-to-face. They can be done virtually. People want work done virtually. They don't want you on site. You can live wherever you want to and do the job. It's brilliant. Right. Many opportunities.
And then there's something called job posting boards, and some of them are dedicated to people who are looking for jobs in the instructional design world, in the world of creating courses and materials for training. That would be something like elearningjobs.com, and I think there are several others that are just dedicated to people who are looking for jobs in the e-learning world. Monster can have a subdivision for people who are in instructional design and e-learning.
But the best part is if you have long periods of time during the year that are vacation, which you're recovering from your primary job, like a K to 12 educator or someone in higher education who doesn't work summers, it's a perfect opportunity to take on some extra jobs, get some real world experience or more real world experience, make a little extra money, but have a good time doing exactly what you love.
Exactly.
Why not?
So I think, in essence, it's take advantage of social media, and two, take advantage of sites which are actually job recruiting sites and specialize in short-term jobs for instructional designers. But the idea of using social media as a publicity machine for yourself at absolutely no cost, I think is it's extremely powerful.
I think the millennials, the Generation Y people, are pretty cognizant of the strength and power behind it, but I'm not sure that generations like, I'm Generation X, and I think, are you from the baby boomer group?
I'm Generation A.
We know that there are all these aspects, but we're not really, not all of us are, as a group, are engaged to the same level as the millennials. So we have a lot to learn from people who are naturally inclined towards the online social media environment, and this is just one prime example that helps support your efforts.
Exactly. Well, we've reached the end of this edition of Technology and Education Today. For Technology and Education Today, I'm Richard Smith.
And I'm Caroline Crawford. Bye!